You're welcome to class. Today's topic promises to be an interesting one, and it is titled Elements. And under elements, you will learn about the meaning of elements, the total number of elements in the periodic table. You will also learn about the symbols of some elements and the first 20 elements of the periodic table. Have you ever watched a cooking competition on TV? A group of chefs get together and are challenged to make a certain food. The competition may start with just sugar, salt, flour, and chocolate chips. But in the end, there are always some tasty new creations. The chefs would have made something really tasty with all of these ingredients. Just like the competitors use different ingredients to make delicious food, everything in our world is made up of ingredients, and these ingredients are called elements. And so, elements are the smallest particle of a pure substance that cannot be broken down into any smaller substance. Elements are the smallest particle of a pure substance that cannot be broken down into any smaller substance. And elements can either be solids, liquids, or gases. Elements are made up of tiny units called atoms. An atom is the smallest unit of matter. So, an element is made up of a tiny unit called atom. There are a total of 118 elements. There are a total of 118 elements, and these elements are written as symbols. That is, instead of writing the whole elemental name, elements are often written as a symbol. Let's take, for example, oxygen. Oxygen. Now, the symbol for oxygen can be represented with the letter O. We can also use the letter C to represent carbon. So C is the symbol that represents carbon. H is a symbol for hydrogen. Letter N is the symbol for nitrogen. And letter F is the symbol for fluorine. Now, all of these elements can be arranged or organized specifically into rows, columns, and periods using the periodic table. The periodic table is what we use to arrange or organize these elements into rows, columns, and periods. Now, the first 20 elements are hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, and calcium. Now, all of these elements can be represented with their symbols. In conclusion, elements are the smallest particle of a pure substance that cannot be broken down into any smaller substance. and they can either be solids, liquids, or gases. And there are a total number of 118 elements in the periodic table, and these elements can be represented with their symbols. And we have come to the end of today's lesson. I hope you had a great time learning about elements. I'll see you next time. Bye.